Hey YouTube. So me and my wife are gonna retire in an RV in about 10 years. But, you know, times have had me thinking that it's probably not a bad idea to have a RV, either motorized or a trailer if you have a truck already, as a backup, home. I mean, like if you lived in California, there were some serious fires this year and last year that put a lot of people out of their home. There was one they called the campfire, or no, was it the campfire? Yeah, the campfire in Paradise, California. More than 300,000 people were forced to evacuate. 19,000 homes and businesses burned to the ground, and 85 people died. And now PG&E and the electric companies are cutting off electricity during high wind days because just in case a down power line sparks a fire. And the way as dry as California is, these wildfires can spread quickly. So if you're living in one of these areas, a RV, either motorized or a travel trailer, could really be a good way for you to escape and still have luxuries and still have a feeling of a home. You know what I mean? Because you can only last a couple of days without electricity, and California's burning up. Another thing is, if you're living in a high population area, you're really subject to being trapped in some of these places. So you may want to consider leaving some of these population centers. You look at, I think it's Portland. They got a lot of civil unrest in their streets, and that's not a good place to be, especially if you got kids. So an RV is not very expensive. You can get a motorized one. This is used for 20 grand. Me and my wife almost bought one this year for 18, and it was great. It was clean. It was older, but it could have we could have lived in it for a while. If you have a truck, you can buy a travel trailer. 16 grand, and this is brand new. You can get used ones for a lot cheaper than that. This is a brand new, fully self-contained travel trailer that you can hook it up to your truck and head on down the road and find some place to go. Fun fact, Forest River is owned by Berkshire Hathaway. Bet you guys didn't know that. And one of the biggest RV manufacturers in the country, as far as I know, is Warren Buffett and Forest River. But RV is a backup plan. RV is a full-time home. We get stuck on this. We need this big home, or we need this, especially in California. I see no reason to be buying a home in California at all. At all. If you want to live in a nice area, $600, $700, $800,000 for a small basic house, you're a slave to that debt forever. So forget it. I don't see a point. But you can take this if you want to live if you want to live the minimalist life, you can buy one of these for probably 10 grand, have you a truck to pull it, move over to New Mexico right here. Look at, you can park it in an RV park, be plugged into electric for $165 a month. Now, I don't know I just Googled something real quick. These are probably horrible places to stay. Caballo Lake RV Park, $150 a month. I don't know. I'd rather be on my own somewhere, but I'm just saying these have facilities. Some of them are near a lake. You'll have electricity, you'll have running water, you'll have everything you need. $165 a month. And you can just invest the rest, right? Anyway, that was just my thought of the day. Share with me what you think down below, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.